Hello, everybody. We're getting started here. It is, if my dates are correct, it is January 11th, 2022. I can't believe it. I'm still not used to that year. As we are getting everybody on board, let's go ahead and get everybody signed into the giveaway. That's the fun part, right? You should see the URL below. Go ahead and punch it into your browser. We won't go any further for a minute. We'll give everybody a chance to enter. Make sure you fill it out, and we will draw a winner at the end. Go ahead and take your time on that, and we'll get started here momentarily. Hopefully everybody can see my screen. That's you should be able to see a URL on the front. You can also chat in to the and there should be a question and answering section as well for those less familiar with Zoom. Hopefully everybody's getting started. We'll give it another minute here, and then we'll go ahead and get rolling. Hopefully everybody's year is starting out well as well. Hopefully everybody's had a happy new year so far, at least. Keep that going. All right, a few more seconds here just to make sure that everybody, a couple of people that might have come in a little bit late. I don't want to make too many people wait too long, but I also want to make sure that everybody gets into the giveaway. We'll show the URL one last time before the end as well too, just to hopefully give everyone a chance that might come late. So okay, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right, so digital sales training, January 11th, 2022. Let's kick this year off right. Sorry, here I'm just pulling up, making sure everybody can see. Okay, all right, so today's agenda, let's begin. We are going to begin with talking about the $50,000 big game giveaway. It's based around the Super Bowl. And then after that, we can even talk a little bit about Valentine's Day ideas. I know that's still a little bit ahead, but I'm not sure we'll have a call in time for everybody to prep for Valentine's Day. So we'll touch on some Valentine's Day ideas. And then of course, a few friendly tips and reminders as we head into 2022, just to keep those things, a few things in mind as we go through the year, a few new things that we want to make sure that everybody's keeping in mind. And then of course, the fun part, we'd get to draw a winner. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's start with the big game score. So now, for those of you who are newer to participating in national promotions, keep in mind that your version of a national promotion can be embedded on your site or on your client side or wherever you need it. You get your own version. It's not shared or anything, and we provide everything you need to just plug and play. That includes rules, graphics, a prize, winner audio, all of that. But at the same time, while we provide everything, you're always welcome to replace those graphics or add additional prizes, add form fields to the form specific for you and your client. Hopefully you're always customizing the form correctly to your client's needs. And yeah, you can, even though it's a national promotion, you can customize it, your version of it to your liking. So and of course, that goes for any national promotion, including our big game giveaway as well. So let's look at some of the details here. From the user's perspective or from the participant's perspective, it's pretty straightforward. When they visit your unique version of the contest on your website, your client's website, wherever, they'll fill out the customized fields that benefit your sponsor's goals, right? You've worked with your client to find out what fields work best. Usually That includes a mix of required info, some optional bonus fields, social media fields, additional questions, actions, et cetera. We'll touch on that in a minute, but and then try to predict, and then the users will also try to predict what the final score of the Super Bowl will be. So in addition to your traditional sweepstakes stuff, they'll also try and predict and guess what that final score of the Super Bowl will be. From your end, it's pretty simple as well. It's as simple as adding the fields that will benefit your client the most. Like I said, hopefully you're familiar with the form field options that are available, so you can make your best pitch possible with any client or promo that you might be working with. If you're unfamiliar or would like a refresher on our field options, our support team can introduce them or even share a PDF cheat sheet with you. So by the way, the sign up date for this particular promotion is January 26th. That reminds me, if you're ever interested, I think some people, hold off because they're not sure if they're going to actually have a client for the promotion or something. If you're ever just interested in a national promotion, go ahead and sign up and let us know that you're interested and that you're on the list. We have it for rules reasons and all that, legal reasons, and then you can always back out. If you decide, hey, we don't have the manpower today, or we didn't find a client for whatever reason, you don't want to put it on your website, you're never obligated to run one of our promotions, of course. So if you're just interested, make sure you sign up on our Idea Studio for any promotion you're interested in, and then you're always welcome to back out if you ever wanted to. I'd rather make sure you get signed up on time, so rather than miss out. In fact, let's look at a recent example of the big game score. This was actually just last year. It's a smaller station, smaller market and everything, but they had a fun little promotion where they sold it to a local heating and air company. As you can see, anybody, any type of client is going to be interested in football, right? So bonus entries were offered for a single question. And they received a number of benefits. The client received a number of benefits, but the reason I actually grabbed this example was because it demonstrates what I mentioned earlier about selling the client what they need, customizing the form. In this case, the sponsor didn't need logo placement. They didn't need email opt-ins, some of those traditional things that we've seen and we've been working with for years. Though, of course, as you can see, they got plenty of both of those. But what the client really needed was leads. So the station created a custom form, again, creating that custom form that included a simple question, and it rewarded participants with a couple of bonus entries just for simply answering the question. About 83% of participants answered the question, and about 16% of those that answered said they were interested in actually getting heating and air service within the next few months. So you can imagine, for a bigger market, 16% of respondents is going to be pretty good for your client. So by the end of all this, this small client had 100 or so qualified leads to reach out to over the next few weeks, and not just leads, but qualified leads. People that have already said, yes, in the next few months, I actually do want that. So the point I hope you take away from this example is recognizing that our customizable forms can be very powerful for your clients, big or small. All too often we see very basic forms that have nothing more than a first and a last name and maybe an email, and that's it. So remember, we're happy to share a couple of PDFs or some additional examples of custom forms. We're happy to help brainstorm some ideas. So please don't hesitate to contact our support team, especially if you have a client that you're hoping to impress, or if you're looking to branch out with it, with some new promo ideas. Maybe you're not familiar with galleries as much, and we're more than happy to help brainstorm and create an impressive pitch for your client. That's part of what we do. We want you to be successful in this. So that's the big game score. So let's go ahead and move on from sports to romance, shall we? Valentine's Day. Here I'm just going to touch on some ideas. I don't want to take up too much of your time on this one, but since it is a little bit away still, but we do have another national promotion. In this case, it's pretty straightforward and simple. It's just a Valentine's Day themed sweepstakes. Again, it's ready without any effort, and also at the same time completely customizable. Add extra prizes, form fields, make it fun, or whatever, add whatever the client may need. Again, sponsors that would be interested in something like this include jewelers, florists, landscaping, home improvement, decor, restaurants. I mean the list goes on. Anybody who wants leads, right? They would all be interested. So but after all this talk about national promotions, I feel like I keep bringing up national promotions, but remember that you're not limited to those options. Promotions can be built entirely from the ground up to create something entirely unique and specific to your client's needs. Or if you need some help getting some ideas going, we actually have over 600 templates spanning several topics, holidays, promo types, etc. So don't hesitate to get creative with it. Visit our templates and get some ideas. Again, hit us up, hit up our support team. We're happy to help. We've done a few of these in the past, so we're happy to help and give some ideas on what's been successful. And I found that being simple but creative is always a winning formula. So keep it simple but keep it creative. In fact, let's look at a Valentine's Day gallery that I came across recently. I thought it was really fun. I haven't talked to the client yet or anything, but the Valentine's Day is a great time to think galleries, and these guys came up with a great gallery idea. In fact, it was kind of let's see. Whoops, I jumped ahead. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and click the link. Hopefully I linked it correctly here. Okay, so this is just the winners page at this point, but we can talk about it. So it looks like this elderly couple won the cutest couples giveaway. They had several sponsors in here. As you can see, they keep in mind you're not limited to one sponsor per promotion. If you have a big promotion, go ahead and sell it to several clients and sponsors. Oftentimes these guys will want to combine and make it a nice big promotion where everybody can benefit from it. So yeah, I mean, this is a fun one where in fact they still have the galleries up here, cutest couples. We can click on that and you can see that people were able to as soon as it loads here. Oh, I didn't do it. Well, I apologize. I forgot to load it, but people were able to click the little button here, fill out a form, and submit their own pictures of their, them and their significant other. And there were pages and pages of this as I looked through it. Sorry, I didn't. Let's see if the sassy singles one. Nope, I didn't do that one right either. I apologize. Well, anyway, yeah, but yeah, I like that they actually combined two different things, so they kind of got the singles people involved. The sassy singles. I think there's like a friends Valentine's Day, Friends Day, or something going on too. So not as familiar with it, but yeah, I mean, these are fun ideas that you can do. In addition to the galleries, you can also not just have people share pictures, but you can get people voting on cutest couples and things. So yeah, of course, galleries go much further beyond Valentine's Day. They can be used for Halloween or just give a photo of your favorite car or whatever, show yourself at the sports event, something to that effect. So yeah, a lot of fun you can have with these. So make sure, and this was created from the ground up. They just came, it's real simple to build, and they came up with this idea, and I thought they did a fantastic job with it. So, okay. All right. So that was an example of something that is just built from the ground up. All right, let's take a look okay, so just before we let you go and get out of here, I wanted to touch on some tips and reminders for 2022. Confirmation emails are free. A few months ago, I can't remember exactly what month, but we announced that confirmation emails are now free. Whatever you call them, whether you call them bounce back emails, autoresponders, they can be easily built within the system. And they can include coupon codes or just a call to action or just a last contact, point of contact. But whatever it is, clients and sponsors love this. So whether you're doing it to impress them and say that this is something that you'll throw in for free just to kind of hopefully they'll come back next time, or whether it's a way to sweeten the deal if they're on the fence, or maybe charge a little bit extra for it. This is confirmation emails are a great little really easy way um, to offer something cool and fun. Keeping in mind, by the way, that these confirmation emails, I can get you the numbers, the specific numbers at some point, but these with confirmation emails, it's not your typical email campaign, because it is something that the participant recognizes, and it's something that they've already shown an interest in. We see open rates of something like 67, sometimes 70%, and then click-through rates, 40, 50%. So compare that to your typical 3 to 5% open rates. Yeah, it's a completely different animal from your typical email campaign. All right, so yeah, and keep in mind, it doesn't cost a penny. So confirmation emails are free. Keep those in mind as you're speaking to your clients. Also, Basketball Mayhem is coming up fast. By the time we talk about it in February, we are going to it's going to be right up against it. So just keep that one in mind. We will talk about it in February, but Basketball Mayhem is coming up. It's a big one. It's one of those ones where you can get several clients involved in this one. It's a fun one where people build out their brackets up front, and they come back and they compare themselves to DJs and friends, and again, we offer $1 million to anybody who gets a perfect bracket, but you're welcome, just like with all our national promotions, you're welcome to add per round prizes, or just a local top prize, or whatever you like to do to really get that engagement going. And then the last thing I really want everybody to remember is, please don't be shy. Contact our support team. That's really what they're there for. Keep us employed. We enjoy it. We enjoy speaking to our clients. In fact, that actually takes me into the next one here. Here are your resources. Okay, you can visit us at help.aptivada.com, ideas.aptivada.com. For everyone in sales, you really should be visiting that ideas.aptivada.com relatively regularly. We have tools there to make your life easier. That's what it's about, is to make your life easier. We have case studies there. We have a calendar for all the national promotions, so you can plan ahead and sell in advance. Of course, you can email us at support@aptivada.com. We respond within minutes. Our inbound team is always available, and we're actually, I shouldn't be announcing this, but we're going to be extending our service hours here pretty soon. That's just between you and me. And then also of course, we have our phone line, and then if you have access to the platform, you can always chat directly within the platform as well, and that's always a near immediate response as well. Like I said, please don't be shy. We're happy to help brainstorm, and especially if you're getting familiar with a new product or a different type of promotion, or maybe your station is upgraded recently. We can get you familiar with selling those new types of promos. So, all right. Without further ado, let's draw a winner, shall we? Okay. And I'm going to check to see if there were any questions. Looks like we were good. Go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a winner here. But if anybody thinks of any questions on the last second, please feel free. I'll try and keep an eye out for it. I'll leave it here on the questions thing while I draw a winner. All right, remember, you must be present to win. You know what, actually, here's what I'm going to do. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to throw that link up there one more time. Try and get in if you haven't gotten in yet. Try and get in while I'm drawing a winner here. Try and give you one last second here. Okay, here we go. Let's see who we have. All right, George Butterfield. Hey, are you available, George? Please raise your hand or maybe chat in. Let me know if you're here. Got my fingers crossed for you here. Hopefully you're still around. George, are you here? Give it a second. George Butterfield. Nothing yet. All right, I'm gonna give it another second here. I don't want to move on with that. I'd feel terrible if we moved on and you were here. All right, we might have to try to move on to the next one. I'm sorry, George. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna try someone else. Are you ready, everyone? Okay. Here we go. Do we still have everybody online? All right. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody. Here we go. I'm going to pronounce this last name incorrectly, but Bradley McKeska? Did I say that right? Bradley, are you? Oh, Bradley raised it. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, we're here. That is great. All right, George, if you were here, please reach out. I want to help you out if you were here and just had some tech issues. As for Bradley, I'm excited for you. I have your Gmail that you signed up with, and we will send your Amazon gift card to that Gmail account. Okay. Thank you everybody for participating. We look forward to having you next time. Okay. We'll see you next month, everyone. Take care. All right.